How to host a website in 2022. Now I will talk easy 3 steps to host your website. Please subscribe if you are new here and click the bell icon to get the fastest notification. Let's start. Step 1. Buy a domain name. Any website needs a name. Therefore, the first step is to register a domain name for your future website. The name of the website will become its permanent address, where users can find it on the internet. A unique domain name can be registered through an accredited company or purchased from the current owner. In order for your hosting service to start working, you need to register a domain name. The vast majority of hosting providers will help you purchase a domain name. By purchasing a domain name and hosting plan in a bundle, you're often looking at a better price than buying separately. There are also hosting companies that do not offer domain name registration services. In this case, you need to purchase the domain name from another registrar. It is worth remembering that a joint purchase greatly simplifies the process of further customization. This option should be considered for beginners in order to avoid the need for additional settings. Step 2. Select a hosting provider and a hosting plan. With a domain name, you need to think about choosing a reliable hosting provider. Hosting services allow you to host your website on the supplier server and eventually make it available to the whole world. Domain name registrars often offer web hosting services as well. Namecheap, Bluehost, Atwell Hosting, and others. Step 3. Choose a web hosting plan. Now that you're up to speed on some of the features web hosts offer, it's time to choose a hosting plan to bring your website online. When you browse between various web host products, you'll see 5 main packages on offer: shared, reseller, dedicated server, VPS, and WordPress hosting. Let's outline briefly what each of these hosting types are. Shared hosting. More or less, consider the entry level of hosting. Shared hosting is when you and other customers are given access to one physical server. So you're essentially sharing or renting the same key resources. And because you're not paying for the full server cost, only the parts you're using, the price is super affordable. WordPress hosting. WordPress is a content management system, unlike any other, because it gives users the tools and resources to create a website that's uniquely their own. As one of the most popular platforms used to create websites, it provides an abundance of themes. You can select to design your website, plugins that can enhance your overall functionality, and endless customization features. VPS hosting. A virtual private server VPS is somewhere between shared hosting and dedicated server hosting. When it comes to price and performance, consider it the next best thing to having your own dedicated server, since a VPS is almost as good as having a private server. A VPS, in essence, divides a single server into separate virtual servers. Similar to shared hosting, there are multiple customers' websites running on the same servers, but with a VPS, the number is far fewer, and you have dedicated resources at your disposal. Similar to a dedicated server, with a VPS, you'll have to take care of technical tasks related to your server. Dedicated server hosting. When you purchase dedicated server hosting, you won't be sharing a server or any resources with anyone, and you get an entire server to yourself. This style of hosting gives you more control. You can configure everything on the server because it's typically self-managed, which doesn't suit all webmasters. Using this type of hosting means you have to take care of all the technical tasks that the hosting company would normally handle for you in a shared hosting service. Although there is the option of fully managed dedicated server hosting, this comes at an additional cost and is not typically included with most hosting providers. Thanks for watching.